Hi, this is Christine. Welcome to your yoga practice with Badlands Healing Yoga. This is going to be a short 10-minute yogi-friendly practice of some basic postures that we just talked about the names for in the video right before. Virabhadrasana, 3 Virabhadrasanas of Vrikshasana, so hero or warrior pose, tree pose, and then we're going to come down to the ground and rest in final resting pose. We'll talk more about why that's the most important part of any yoga practice. For now, we're going to start with our breath. As you stand, either with your feet together or apart, find a comfortable and a steady place to be. Allow your arms to fall. Inhale and spiral your thumbs back. Exhale and let your arms float down to your sides. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and feel yourself expand. Exhale and feel your belly hug closer to your spine. Inhale, feel yourself take up space. And exhale, feel your body find its own center. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your hip bones, and then we're going to project the right leg back. Project it back about the same space as you were standing before. Now, however your foot landed, it'll be a little bit out to the side. That's great. Now, you don't need to do anything with that back hip. Your knee will naturally be aligned with your toes. You might want to lift that back kneecap. And then imagine lifting the pelvic floor, drawing the forward hip points together, and then waving up not the front of your gut, but the gut side of your spine. So behind your innards, what I call the sausage, imagine lifting the front side of your spine. And you're going to feel all of your outer abdominal muscles come in and hug center. Now lift your arms. Maybe cactus arms is great for you. Maybe Y, H. Some of you may really dig taking Shakti Mudra, which is 3 fingers crossing, index pointing. And then we're going to exhale and come forward to your mountain. Could be feet together or apart. On your next exhale, project your left leg back. You want to end up in this lunge. Back leg straight, lift the kneecap. Front knee bent. You want it over the ankle, trending toward the little toe side of the foot, but not crazy out. Lift. Elevator drawstring zipper, and allow your arms to express your heart. In Virabhadrasana 1, we're experiencing the stability of the lower body being firmly grounded and strong, and the freedom, the sweetness of the openness our breathing brings to our chest. On an exhale, step forward to your mountain. Next exhale, right leg goes back, and we're going to open the hips to the long edge of the mat. Now, in the other video, remember I said you can totally offset the feet. Or you could be heel to heel or heel to arch. Find the one that feels right to you today. And then remember that knee stays trending over the little toe side of the foot, no further forward than the ankle. If it comes further, it means you're strong enough to take a more expanded stance. Lift, elevator drawstring zipper, and allow your arms to float up. Bring as much ease to the tops of the shoulders as you can. It can even help to drop your elbows. Gaze is over the first 2 fingers of the forward hand. On an exhale now, so let's do this. We're going to turn all 10 toes forward. You can hinge or lightly hop in, and then step to the top of the mat again. Left leg goes back. In this case, the right knee bends. And remember all of the modifications that you can make to make this pose steady and easy. Soften through the shoulders. Turn the eyes, the creases of your elbows up and the palms down. Gaze is soft. And over the first two fingers, we're experiencing here the focus that comes out of that stability and openness after Warrior One. You could exhale forward to mountain or hinge or hop back to center. Third pose is the third hero or warrior pose. We're going to balance on one leg. Now, we're going to start from Warrior One, and if you're worried about your balance, you can start with the back foot against the wall. You can also grab a yoga block. These are basically, in standing poses, arm extenders. And so I'll show you first coming forward with this. Now I also want to encourage you, we're going to come forward. So from Warrior One, a lunge with the arms up, stable and open, or sweet, or easy to be in on the top. We're going to swim the heart forward. So what I'm referring to there is bringing your arms back so you have the strength of your back meeting the strength of your core. And then if you'd like to use the block, you can put that on the floor and then transfer some of your weight forward if you're coming forward. Remember, this can be your Warrior Three today. If you'd like, transfer some of your weight over that right standing leg and then fly the back leg. Now, if you're at the wall, and you can totally adjust your distance from the wall, you could put your foot on the wall too, and then maybe you experiment with bringing the opposite arm back. You want to keep your nose to the floor. To come out, you can either ground that back heel here or come straight back to mountain. Exhale, opposite foot back. Find your Virabhadrasana 1. Find your core, elevator drawstring zipper, find it meeting the strength of your back. Maybe you balance over the front leg. If you do, you could use the wall or be free of the wall. You could use the block or be free of the block. When you're ready to come out, bend standing, reach flying, wave up the gut side of the spine, exhale forward to mountain. Virabhadrasana 1, 2, and 3. The last standing pose, these all confer a great deal of strength. They're great for the morning. We can breathe into them and feel the interior space of the body. All great preparations for staying connected to ourselves throughout the day. We're going to move into Vrikshasana, tree pose. So I'm going to start off balancing over my right leg. Left knee comes up. Now maybe you don't feel stable here. Totally okay to keep the toes on the ground. Also okay to come close to the wall and press, I'm going to offset a little bit, press the knee into the wall. This allows you to keep your core integrated and your shoulders over your hips, building the glute medius strength that draws that knee back. Now, you would be more like this. And then you can decide how your arms best express your heart. We're going to come out mindfully and switch sides. So, left leg, standing leg, inhale. Right knee lifts to some extent, open. remember, you can find the inner thigh, the inner calf, the ankle. If you're over a muscle, inner thigh or calf, press the muscle into the foot into the muscle. As you're ready, disengage and ground. Turn your palms forward, wave a little bit side to side, integrating the experiences that you've just created for yourself by bringing breath and consciousness into postures that you can repeat from day to day, exploring how you, your breath, your internal sensation, and your consciousness change. We're going to come down to the mat now. And we want our final rest to be 10% of our practice. So it's going to be a little over a minute. The traditional final resting pose is laying supine, so nose to the ceiling on our backs, palms up, toes out to the side. Now, this isn't comfortable for everyone. One thing you can do is put something behind your knees, or you could just dispense with the whole worrying about your knees thing because they affect your low back. What we want to be careful of here is that your low back is happy. This is a rest. So you can bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and you might even want to let your knees fall in. Palms up. You could also rest your hands on your body. Cactus arms. Find a position that's restful for you. And then we're going to release any effort of breathing. Release all muscular effort. Let your muscles know that your practice was perfect. It was a practice. And that there's nothing left to do for a few moments. There's nothing to hold together, nowhere to go. There's no one to be right now. And release all effort of being. And allow yourself to simply be. When you're ready to come out, listen for your own heartbeat. Whether or not you hear it, listen. Feel your breath in your nostrils back into your sinuses. Feel your tongue in your mouth. And try to feel all of your skin at once. Circle your eyes behind your eyelids, both directions. And then roll over to one side. Press up and find a comfortable for you seat. This is another use for a yoga block. Many people often find that they're more comfortable sitting on a yoga block because the knees come down below the hips. Take a few mindful breaths in your new upright position. And if you'd like, join me in chanting Om. Om. Jai, which means, in my translation, Happy Yoga Day. See you back here.